Hey, this is ASpengler, and this is episode 8 of building the Outskirts of Saint Lô and Lego. That is right, I am back home now, and it is time to finish Saint Lô. So, where we left off, we had about 2/3 of the mock covered up with plating and such. So, here it is so far. This is what still needs to be covered up. If you remember back, this is going to be the kind of the outskirts of the actual city. So here we'll have like ruins of buildings. That's what I ended up saving for last to cover up, just because there'd be a lot more craters, and you gotta account for the depth of the craters along with all the also flat areas for the buildings. So that's probably going to be the most difficult to cover up. But I think once I get it started, it shouldn't take too long. So that's the plan on what's going to happen next. This is the rest of it. We've got all the hedgerows and such, the fields all covered up. So what needs to be done here still is just have road detailing. I'm going to put a lot of trees lining around the fields. The fields will have grain or whatever growing on them. Some will be more damaged than others, and just a lot of bushes and stuff. So this shouldn't take too long. It's probably just going to be whether I have the pieces or not. At the moment, the trees don't take too long, bushes don't take too long. It's just usually it slows down once you run out of certain parts. So this whole area shouldn't be too bad, but I really want to get all this covered up, so just the whole mock will be covered. There's probably going to be a lot more grays and such over here, so I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to get this all covered up. And so that's going to be it. Just a quick note, next week, or next weekend, when I normally have the segments come out, I'm going to just pre-record something else because my family's going on vacation, so I won't get progress done on Saint Lô, but I'll try to at least get something out for you. So with that, I'll stop talking and go ahead and see how far I could get. Here I'll probably try to get some time lapses in, but I don't know, I think the hardest thing will just be initially starting it, but after I get a little bit going, then after that it'll just start rolling in, and it shouldn't take too long. So let's go ahead and get back working on Saint Lô. Okay guys, coming back after a decent amount of cover-up work. As you can see here, the majority of this last third is now covered up. There are only a few spots more along the lines of the back of the hedgerows that still need to be covered up. I mainly just didn't do those because those would be more technical, and I don't know, I was going for the more easy stuff first. So next I'll probably do the road, because as you can see, it's kind of hard to distinguish where the road was and now where the buildings will go. I tried to keep it a little bit less confusing by using the dark gray as where the buildings will be, and then the black and the light gray is where the road is. And then again, these trunk pieces are 2x2 round brown pieces, are more to represent where the craters are going to be. Certain craters have more work done than others. I kind of just got lazy and just left big holes for most of that side. These ones this is where I started, so I probably filled out this area the most out of everything, and I even attempted the back of a hedgerow on this side, and then I kind of got lazy and did the easy work over here. I did fill in back there. You'll see there is 3 nets that go on the far back of this hedgerow. So there are 3 nets that I did put in back there, so that finished up the back of that hedgerow. I did not continue on in front of it just because there's gonna be like 2 big craters right there, and I just didn't start on that. So a big thing that we'll have to get done is to do the back of the hedgerows along like this whole area. But other than that, the majority of where the buildings are going to be are covered up with the dark gray. And so yeah, again, like I said, I was gonna try to go ahead and put some brown plating over where the road is going to be. That will just help me distinguish a little bit better where the buildings are going to be, and then where the road is. And as far as where the building are, the dark gray is a decent enough color that I'll just leave it dark gray until I start and come back for the buildings, because a lot of them will probably have just the dark gray as their base, or the foundation for the building. So that's kind of the theme I'm going with, to keep where the buildings are to be dark gray, and then craters will have some like brown and black and gray, but the road is not going to be this color, so I got to cover that up with the browns. So that's what the plan is for what's going to be next. So I probably could get some time lapses in, because I didn't do it before with the cover up just because it's kind of boring, just cover up work, pounding in plates and stuff. So next we'll do road cover up, and that probably will be all that we'll have time left to do for this week. So I'll go ahead, stop talking, and continue working. Okay, as you guys saw in those time lapses, did finish up the majority of the road. There are a few spots that I chose to save for later, like over here around this area that still needs to be filled in. That's just because I didn't know how far like the hedgerows would wrap around there. So I saved that area, also some spots on the far side for the same reasons. But other than that, we have basically all of this area filled in and covered up for the most part. A lot of this basic gray again is representing where like buildings and rubble are going to be. None of the buildings are going to be like fully intact. The large majority of them are going to be destroyed. Again, the city was heavily bombarded with artillery before the troops came into the city, so large majority of the city was destroyed. So it's going to be a lot of rubble. That's why there's again all these craters that are going to be here. So it's just going to be a lot of destroyed buildings. So that's why certain areas are bigger than others and so on. So it's not going to be, it's going to be more like just to represent kind of the chaos and the destruction. So that's why it's not super organized and stuff. I still need to get a few areas. So next segment we will probably work on finishing up a little bit of this area right here. I'll probably save all these craters for like once I actually start working on the buildings and stuff. That will just help out quite a bit, because if I work on one thing, wait a while to start on the next thing, and they're in the same area, it's just going to be difficult. I might have to start over in certain areas, so it's best just to wait and do them all at the same time. So next segment we'll finish up any of the gaps and stuff, and then I'm thinking I really want to get started on doing like trees and bushes and stuff. So next segment, hopefully we will get working on adding in trees and bushes, and I don't know, just getting this area what it's gonna look like in the final product. So we're not as far away from being finished as I had assumed, or I originally thought. This area didn't take quite as long to cover up as I thought it would. I think the main thing is just going to be building all those ruins and stuff, so it's coming along really nicely. As you can see, the vast majority of it is pretty much done. It's gonna take a while to get all the road detailed down, get all these bushes on. This area I want to make like really detailed, so it's gonna be a lot of rubble and stuff, so that's gonna take a while, and it's probably gonna be fairly parts intensive, so I'm most likely gonna have to order quite a bit more for the city. That's why I want to at least try to get all the roads done around the fields and stuff first, just so I know how much I still need for this final area. And so with that, again, just a quick note, next week we're taking a break because I'm going on vacation, but I do have a video that will be posted. So we're going to take another 1 week break from Saint Lô, and then it's going to start up right away once I get back. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this segment. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.